guys, and welcome to this brand new career mode with Aston Villa. It's sad to see such a big club down in the Championship. They are one of the oldest and most successful football clubs in England, and even have won a European Cup, beating Bayern Munich. That was back in 1982. They became one of 5 English teams to win it. And that is our journey, lads. Our journey is to go back to Europe, back into the European competitions for Aston Villa, as obviously domestic success is huge. Obviously a critical target for them. Winning the Championship, that's what we've got to do, and I expect that of myself, to be honest. Sir Zoopman will be coming back to England, and he's going to get a suit and jacket out this time. Usually just wears a shirt and tie, but this time for Aston Villa, he's going to come out in a full suit. Alright, we will be playing this career mode on Legendary. We will be using sliders too, to make the computer slightly better. Zoopman set to take Aston Villa by storm. Yeah! Huge gamble. The appointment of Zoopman by Aston Villa is a huge gamble by the board. Bullshit. Bullshit. Is a successful manager. Premier League trophies to his name. I'm surprised this EA Insider newspaper isn't an add-on that I have to pay for, EA.
Boom. Roasted.
I'm not massively concerned about winning this tournament, so for that reason I'm actually going to go for the cheapest one. I think we're very financially healthy, this club, and I don't think we're going to struggle to get in names at all. Alright lads, this is the team, and looking at it, it is a very strong Championship side. We've got Kasger up front, we've got Anoma, I assume he's a loanee from I think Spurs he is. We've got strong wingers, decent looking wingers, we've got quite a lot of midfield options. We've got Jedinak, Lansbury. We've got good experience, 33-year-olds and 32-year-olds in Jedinak, good Premier League experience, so they're the type of guys that are going to be good to, get us promoted, and then we'll look to get younger guys in behind them to slowly take over. Good strong defence captain, JT, John Terry. What a player, what a guy. Well, a terrible guy, but good player. But yeah, I'm liking the look of the squad a lot. We've got some good youngsters in here with Green, Grealish, and there's a couple of players I'm definitely looking to move out. 34 stamina. Micah Richards, fuck off. Okay, we have a healthy budget of £27 million with a 73k wage budget. That is fantastic. Our domestic goal is to win the league title, obviously that was going to be the case. And they actually want to reach the round 32 stage of the FA Cup, which is very greedy. You think your main goal would just be, look, just get back in the Prem. But they're like, no, actually, we want a cup run as well. They want me to sign one crucial first team player assigned to a midfield or forward position. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. I think that'll be a wide player I'll get in. These are the boys we're going to be training up. We've got Andre Green on a couple of things, making sure he's going up. So we'll just get those stats up a little bit. We've got Grealish working on his finishing because he will be playing in behind the striker a lot for this formation that we're playing. And then we've got Bree and Johnston working on their stats too. Come on now, boys. Good training session, yeah? Oh yes, very good. A, B and C and F, Johnston. You prick. We've got our first game against Rostov, but I'm going to sim this one just while we're in transfer mode. I've got a few players I'm trying to scout. Let's see how the boys do in a sim. I think Rostov, was this team Man United played in the Europa League where they played on like concrete pitch? 3-0. Adoma, Kodja and Snodgrass get the goals. Great start to my reign in Aston Villa. Alright, next game's against Grasshopper. Grasshopper Football Club. What kind of joke is this? Destroy them, Aston Villa. Destroy this joke of a club. 2-1, okay. Anoma and Snodgrass get the goals. Oh, transfer offer from Leeds for Micah Richards, yes. 2.1 million, which is a fair offer. I could negotiate a better deal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to accept that offer and say goodbye to Micah Richards. Alright then, and the final game with Tenerife in this, and it doesn't matter really. We'll go through either way, and it's a 2-0 win. Look at that, easy, breezing through our cup group. Prize money! 704,000 added to the budget, beautiful stuff. Oh, fuck! James Chester has injured a medial collateral ligament. This injury follows me around on every single career mode in summer. Every time one of my players has this, I'll be out for 2 months. It's a good time to get it, to be fair. Alright, over to the transfer hub to look at the signings for this summer. And I thought, because of the experience of the Aston Villa team, and it's a very good squad, it doesn't exactly need a massive injection of talent. So what I thought a sprinkling of youth talent to come in behind some of the experienced players and slowly, develop them, and they'll come into the first team more and more. Ronaldo Vieira, he shares his name with very good players, so I expect him to be amazing. 18 years of age, fantastic for us because we've got Jedinak and we've got Whelan in that position and that holding role area. But they are both 32, 33 years old, so, by the time we get to the Premier League, we're going to start to be looking for some young blood. He's very healthy in his physical stats. Acceleration 77, sprint speed 79. I love a player in the midfield that, can chase back and has got a bit of pace about him. Oh God, what have I done? Hell! Now, his defensive stats need a bit of work, but he's got time to work on those, so he should be fine. My chief exec said I should offer around 1.5 to 1.8 million, so I'm going to delegate to buy to my assistant for him to sort that out, and I'm just going to give him a bit extra. I'm going to go to 2.4 million. He shouldn't need to go that far, but just in case, Leeds kick off like, oi, we're a championship club as well, we'll give him that bit of space to get that deal done. Now, this is going to be one of my top signings, I think. He's a 21-year-old, but he's 75 rated. That equals Snodgrass, but he's got a lot more potential. He has got 93 acceleration with 87 sprint speed, 89 agility. He's absolutely rapid. He's got decent composure and decent vision too, both 72. That'll go up nicely. He's also got a 4-star weak foot. Ball control, crossing and dribbling are all fairly decent stats. He's got 71 curve and 73 shot power, and those green stats are really good. Those are the kind of stats that I like to improve. 21 years of age, this guy could be fantastic for us. Ignore his preferred foot. His preferred foot is right-footed. That one I'm going to do myself, I believe. Nicolo Barella. He's 5'8" and he's 20 years of age. Now, he is not a quick man. Well, he is. No, he's not. Fuck, I take that back. He's got 79 acceleration, 79 sprint speed. He's fairly quick, but he's got 82 balance. But the main reason I am purchasing this man, I always like to have a guy in the midfield that can dictate the tempo, and I love to invest in young players that have got a real good passing range on them. And this guy's got 76 long pass and 78 short pass, and he's just 20 years old. 78 dribbling with 72 stand tackle. This guy's going to be perfect to dictate the tempo. A real, young kind of Pirlo type player that we're going to develop here. He could turn into something very special in the midfield. I'm going to delegate to buy. I'm going to give him the space of, 16 million to make sure he can get that deal done. I expect he'll do it for a lot less, but just in case, I would really like to get him. The final man we've got on the list is Thomas Oliver Amang. Now, this isn't all the players that I need, but it's just a start. It's just my priorities right now. And this guy is a tank. Will I have to offer between 1 to 1.3 million, so it's a steal. He's only 65 rated, but don't spit out your coffee just yet, okay? Calm down. He's 5'9" and he's 19 years of age. He's got 85 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, 90 balance, 86 jumping, 81 strength. At 5'9", he's a little tank. He's a little bowling ball. His technical stats need some work. Dribbling, finishing, they're all floating around the shit section, but they will get a lot better. And considering that we've got Kasger and Hogan, I thought we're in a pretty strong position for strikers. We've got a great opportunity to develop someone like him. So I'm going to delegate to buy, and I'd really like him to get him. So I'm just going to put it up to 3.5 million, and he should get that deal done. Right, we'll see how those deals go. I'll come back and do the Rashika deal after we've seen, the kind of budget we're working with. Interesting. We've got Carles Gil out on loan, 77 rated. How much would it be for me to recall him from loan? 384,000. Okay, cheeky bit of business here. Disgraceful bit of business, if I'm honest. But Gil, I'm going to recall him, and that could be some money for us there. I don't think he'll be one to play for Aston Villa again in the future. It didn't work out for him here, so get him on the transfer list. That could be an extra 10 million in the bag, which would be great for us. Okay, we've got Angers in the semi-final now of the Champions Trophy, and I expect Villa to power past these as well. Oh, we've lost 4-3 on penalties. Terry scored, but I bet he slipped over in the penalty shootout. That's why we've lost. God damn it. No, but again, I'm not that fucking fussed about being knocked out of that competition. Mika Richards has been sold. The board have given me 1.7 million. That's more money. And there's been an agreement for Vieira's purchase. Yes, good stuff, good stuff. Accept that, and we will delegate. Don't get to that assistant manager. That's just there as a cushion, just in case. But, give him 25k if you really need to. There's been an agreement for Nicolo Barella. 10 million. He did it with the first offer. Brilliant stuff. Little bargain there. Accept that offer. And I'm going to delegate it to you again, my son. He was on about 34,000. So, yeah, we could end up paying a hefty amount for this lad. But honestly, I think he's going to be so good for the future. I was taking up to 65,000. He shouldn't need to. Why? I don't know why you delegate it to your assistant manager. How many football clubs do you know that do business where their assistant managers doing all the deals for them? These days, the managers have nothing to do with it. It's all like the CAOs and, sporting directors doing these deals. Okay, a wage of 11,000 for Ronaldo Vieira, and I'm very happy with that. Our first signing for Aston Villa. Stolen from Leeds, Ronaldo Vieira. Great potential he's got, and he's going to be one for the future to slowly come in behind Whelan. Oh, the assistant manager's reached an agreement with Mould as well. £1 million for Amang. That's a fantastic deal. Well done, assistant manager. He's smashing through these. I'm going to delegate you the contracts as well, my son. Pay him up to 10. Pay him up to 15,000. Again, I expect you to be getting him on £2,000 a week. Oh, yes. He's got him on 36,000. That's really good because that's actually what he was on at his previous club. So he's done well there. A 4-year contract. Has he got a release clause in there? No release clause. He's only got him on important squad role. And the board did ask me to sign someone for the crucial squad role. So we're definitely going to have to get that right winger we've got. Fuck, there's been a problem here. They weren't willing to accept an offer below 1,400 to join our club. What happened was the wages actually went down to 0 somehow. I had to remove the fucking budget, which it allows you to do that if I'm negotiating it. But because he's in there on his own, oh, fuck's sake. What would I have to do about that? We can try again in a week. I'm now down to 17 million. That's probably enough to get in the right winger I want, but I'd quite like it if I could sell... If we could sell that Spanish right winger I've got, because then that would give me a really nice, comfortable cushion for my cash. Excellent Brie, up to 65 rated. Ryan Sessegnon is a player that I want to add in. Again, another sprinkle of youth. We've got Taylor, who's a good first teamer for us, solid first teamer. So we just want in a youngster, and this lad is great. 17 years old. The club recently acquired this player. That's bollocks. That is bullshit, I'm sure. He's been at Fulham for since at least 2016 in the senior team. I just looked at Rico Henry and it said the same for him. Player from left back from Brentford. So, yeah guys, if you know any left backs, let me know in the comments. Any young left backs we could purchase, around 65 to 68 rated, someone young that we can develop and bring in. Let me know in the comments. And any other signings as well. I need some help with this football club. I'm still waiting for someone to come in and buy that winger that I recalled from loan. But I'm just going to go in and... negotiate this deal for Milo Rashica. It should only go up to 13 million, so I shouldn't have to go into my full budget of about 17 million. But I want him on a crucial first team contract, and the assistant won't do that, so I need to make sure I get that done so I can tick that one off the list for the bud. Oh, Sir Zoopman's looking dapper in his suit. I'm going to start the offer at 11 million. I think that's a good offer for him. I don't want to piss him off. Okay, you have to do better than that. He's slightly annoyed. How about 12.8 million? How about 12.2 million? How about that? How about we throw the ball around a little bit here? Okay, you have a deal. Let's finalise the paperwork. Let's do that, my friend. Oakley dokley. We've agreed terms with Vitesse to start negotiating with the player. And I'm going to do that as well. Let's get him on a crucial first-team player contract. Hopefully he'll agree to that, because sometimes the players, if they feel like they're not actually going to give them that, they're like, no. Oh, there we go. He started off being like, look, I want him to be a first-team player. Wow, my client expects to be untouchable. Well, he's not going to be untouchable, but he will be a first-team crucial player. He fucking won't be untouchable if he misses an open goal. I'll fucking slap him about. 15,000 signing on bonus. He's quite young. I don't know what a signing on bonus he would want. Try him with 100,000. That's a fair offer. My client is happy with that. Shit, that always means I've offered too high. Damn it. But who cares? We've signed him. Alright, Rashica joins Aston Villa, 21 years of age. And we've got a crucial first team signing for the board. So hopefully that's ticked that one off. Let's go see. Oh yes, here's my great work email. Just wanted to thank you for helping the club reach one of its brand exposure goals. Rashica is controversially going to take Akbon Lahore's number 11. Sorry. Here we go. Finally, we've got an offer for Gil, and Burnley want him for 12.2 million. Excellent. Yes. Yep. We're happy with that. That is a great offer for us. 12 million in the bank. That'll be brilliant. We can really do something with that. Training injury. Oh, Grealish is going to be out for 8 weeks. Mother yucker, why? And here we go. It is the opening day of the championship. The season is about to begin. And we've got to play Hull City at home for the start of the season. They've not had a great season in real life, but they are always a big, brutal bully in the championship. And you could argue it's been a bit of a mistake not playing with my team at all before the start of the season. But, I feel like we've got a good team. Team we're going with is Kasger up front. Anoma is going to be in behind him with Adoma, and Rashica is going to start on the right-hand side for us. Our star signing of the summer. Horahane's going to partner Whelan in the midfield. El Mohammadi Taylor, Captain John Terry, with Samba coming in to replace the injured Chester, and Johnston's in goal. Tactical style, we're going to go with his Whelan, staying back, doing the dirty work, using his experience, giving Horahane the ability to roam forward and do damage further up the park. Alright, John Terry leads the boys out for Sir Zoopman's first game at Villa Park as the fans welcome him into the dugout. Oh, he's looking swag. Oh, alright, the championship adventure is about to begin. Here is the Hull City lineup. I've got Hernandez up front. He's probably one we need to watch. They've also signed Larson for that right-hand side. It's not a bad team. And here we go. Kickoff begins. And the English season starts right here. And Rashica gets his first few touches. He looks good. Here goes El Mohammadi. And he's firing it in to Kasger, who lays it straight off. Could we score here? Adoma. Oh, it's a save from Marshall. And Rashica knocks into the box. It could be a goal. No, outside of the post. Oh, so close to an opening goal within 4 minutes. Here's Whelan. Whelan to gear up and hit the strike. Ay. Whelan smacks it into blatant handball. Who cares? Carry on, boys. Whelan knocks it in to Kasger. Turns his man, hits the strike. Straight down the middle. Awkward effort. Oh, great tackle. Rashika comes flying in. And where are you gone, Kasger? Oh, Kasger, get in there. Oh, penalty ref. Oh, God. He peeled off a mile away. And then got sandwiched. Rashika picks it up. Oh, that's a great ball. Into Kasger. Great goal. First goal for Aston Villa this season. Falls to Kasger. And the assist for the new man, Rashika. Great to get this goal just before the half-time whistle goes. We deserve to be leading. It's been all us. What the hell did he do with his legs? Was that like a Cruyff shot? What the fuck? What on earth has he done? It's a Rabona. I didn't press it, but he's bent his leg round and scored a Rabona for the first goal of the season. Oh my. Oh, JT, Abel Hernandez. It's an equaliser. Oh, it's terrible. It's a terrible equaliser just before half-time. JT fails to get the interception and we've gone 1-1. Hernandez bags out of nothing. This is so frustrating because it's been all us. John Terry, oh, why didn't he take that ball? He's slow to react and the equaliser comes. It's Taylor. Great tackle from him up high up the park. Into Kasger, who dinks it round the back for Onoma to finish. Goal! 2-1 Aston Villa. Great goal for Onoma. Lovely. Taylor, for some reason, the left back, winning it high up the pitch. It's a great dinking behind from Kasger. And a beautiful finish from Onoma. Abel Hernandez. Oh, yeah, got past Samba there. John Terry has to come across. And I've struggled to deal with Hernandez today. He's caused me all kinds of problems. Ball back into the middle. Deflection. Good stop from Johnston. Alright, double substitution as we come to the last half an hour of this game. I want to make sure that we're looking solid and we're not going to get beaten in midfield. Lansbury's going to come on at number 10 with Vieira. Get his first few minutes for Aston Villa. Here's Mason. Good tackle from Adoma. And here we go on the counter-attack now. And we're going to try and find Kasger. That's a great ball and he starts to spread his legs and get going forward. Cuts it inside. Hits the strike. What a finish. Kasger makes it 3-1. And it's been a great start for him this season. The fans love it. It's a great opening day for Aston Villa. Opens his legs up. He's really quick once he gets going. Puts his foot through that. Goalie gets a hand to it, but it still flies in the top bin. Here's Whelan. Adoma. Kasger. Oh, this is beautiful. Lansbury to hit the strike. Oh, save from Marshall. That would have been a beautiful goal. I'm sending out a message to the Championship of the kind of football this team's capable of playing. I'm using this squad to its full potential now. Here's Vieira. Back into Lansbury. Kasger gets it back. Here's Vieira. Vieira to line up the strike. Oh, what a goal! What a debut goal for Vieira! I tell you what, every signing has looked fantastic so far. Obviously, Barella is yet to feature. But that is beautiful. 4-1. Kasger just lays the ball back up to Vieira. No one comes to close him down. And he produces that for his first game and first goal for Aston Villa. Excellent. Oh my God. Full-time whistle goes. And what a start for Aston Villa. 4-1 crushing of Hull. Sir Zoopman swags over and whispers in his ear, "You're going down, mate." What a start. Vieira with a wonder goal. Kasger looks amazing. Rashika looked very sharp and got an assist. Fantastic stuff. Alright, let's get some of the new boys on training. And Green is now 70 rated already. Just as the season has started, we've got Barella and Vieira in the training sessions now. Alright guys, going to end this episode here. I want to hear from you to see who you'd like me to sign, which players you'd like me to sell. Let me know if you're excited for this career mode. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a good long journey with Aston Villa. You know, get them into the Champions League and, you know, really building up an amazing squad and getting them back into the top flight of football. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, guys. Subscribe for more FIFA 18 career modes. I'm Zoopman. Hope you have a great day.